All right, thanks, Mike. Well, find a mate or choose and chase your career. That's a debate women have all the time, especially when they're trying to advance in the workforce. Relationship expert Nancy Pina is here with some insight on whether or not professional women should pursue marriage first. Good morning to you, Nancy.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm very good. You know, and I have a lot of friends in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to hear what you have to say about this one.
I really think a smart woman makes relationships a priority instead of a career, because it's so easy to get so involved in your career and you forget about relationships, and you look and you're 35 years old or older and you haven't been married. All your friends are married, they have kids, and you feel like you've missed out on life, and you've missed out on a very important life realm. And it's not to say that education isn't smart and career isn't a good choice, but you're just doing it at a different time and you have different priorities.
Now, to those of you, so some people out there are going, well, why can't you have both?
You can, just not at the same time. You just put relationships first and you develop those skills instead of devoting so much time to your career that you forget how to have a relationship.
Gotcha. So you're saying marriage, children, the more traditional family route first, and then you can always go back and pursue, you know, a career or your interests.
Because nobody looks back on their life and says, I wish I worked more. They look back on their life and they have regrets that they didn't develop those relationships, they didn't nurture that love, and they feel like they've missed out.
And you're saying that you should start this sooner rather than later, right?
Sure, especially if you're in college, because you're surrounded by the largest group of single available men. And if you get into that mode of dating people that are treating you with the love, respect, and honor you deserve, who have high integrity, then when it comes time for commitment and for marriage, you know what a relationship should feel like.
Now, does the reverse ring true as well? Does the same go for men? You should pursue love?
I believe so. Men also have a little extra time because they can have children later in life. And women, we do have a specific time that we can have children easier. And then when you wait so long, you're in a mad dash and panicking because I need to meet somebody in this amount of time, and then I need to get pregnant, and it just kind of snowballs from there.
And just in closing, why is it harder for professional women to find love?
Because I believe their whole identity has been wrapped up in their career, so they develop a particular mindsets, like they have unattainable relationship standards. And it's not to say you shouldn't have high standards, but they focus on the external instead of the internal. And that really becomes a trap for them.
That makes sense. Nancy, we appreciate you sharing those thoughts with us this morning.
Sure, thank you for having me.
Very interesting talk. Well, right now we're going to turn it over to our